Well, we all know how people can get really riled up, right, when they're talking to their friends and family about the election, especially when there are opposing political
So what
viewpoints.
better way to get tips on keeping the peace and keeping people calm than by asking a hostage negotiator? 12 News journalist Rachel Cole standing by now with more on that story. Rachel?
Guys, it may sound just a little bit extreme, but hostage negotiators are skilled in diffusing emotionally driven situations like political conversations. So joining me now to give us some election conversation tactics is Detective Sergeant Wally Zions, former supervisor of the New York City Police Department hostage and negotiations team. So, sir, we got to ask you, number one, what's the most basic step that people should be mindful of in this political season that we're in?
Well, the most important thing is you have to develop a rapport. What we've done in the New York City Police Department with the FBI, and we've used this. It works in business. It works in hostage negotiating. It works in someone who wants to jump off a roof. It works in the election field right now, where you have Democrats and Republicans arguing, or friends, or husbands and wives. It's happening all over the country. The best way to negotiate usually has always been to on a one-on-one. If you have a group, if you try to find the one who's the big activist, the one that's doing most of the talking, and then you want to talk to that person alone, separate, because you're developing that rapport, and he or she will understand what you're saying, and you will understand what he or she is saying. You know, in hostage negotiating, we have our longest hostage negotiation is with an emotionally disturbed person, an EDP. And there's only four types of hostages in the world. And those are, first one is a prison inmate. We have to negotiate real fast. The second one is a person who walks into a bank, holds it up there the easiest because they want to get out. You can negotiate. The third one is a terrorist. And the one that takes the longest time is an emotionally disturbed person who has a statement but no one wants to listen to, or no one wants to agree with. So that's why you have to do the part of listening, understanding, develop rapport, being an active listener, influence the person, and then finally have behavioral change.
Detective Sergeant with the expert advice for us. We certainly do appreciate your time. Enjoy the East Coast. And I think we all need to remember that no matter what the outcome, it's only temporary. We'll get to do it all again in the next election season. Thank you so much, sir, for your time.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You bet. You too.